Welcome back. Today, we're embarking on an epic world tour. We've selected 25 of the most iconic landmarks and mysterious places on Earth. Can you identify them all? Let's see how many stamps you can get on your virtual passport. Buckle up, let's go! Which European city is home to the unfinished masterpiece, the Sagrada Familia? Construction began in 1882 and still continues today. Barcelona, Spain. Architect Antoni Gaudí knew he wouldn't finish it. It's funded entirely by private donations. Where can you find the mysterious Moai statues? These massive stone heads were carved by the Rapa Nui people centuries ago. Easter Island, Chile. There are nearly 900 statues, and many actually have hidden bodies buried underground. Which country is home to the Rose City of Petra? This ancient city was half carved into red sandstone rock cliffs. Jordan. It was lost to the Western world for centuries until it was rediscovered by an explorer in 1812. What is the largest religious monument in the world? Located in Cambodia, it was originally built as a Hindu temple before becoming Buddhist. Angkor Wat. The entire complex covers over 160 hectares and represents the cosmic Mount Meru. Which natural wonder is known as the world's largest mirror? During the rainy season, this thin layer of water reflects the sky perfectly. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. It is the world's largest salt flat, containing over 10 billion tons of salt. In which city can you find the Christ the Redeemer statue? It stands 30 meters tall and overlooks one of the most beautiful harbors. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The statue's outer layers are made of 6 million soapstone tiles to resist harsh weather. Which ancient wonder was built as a tomb for a sultan's wife? It is made entirely of white marble and changes color depending on the sun. The Taj Mahal, India. Over 20,000 artisans and 1,000 elephants were used to complete this symbol of eternal love. Where is the mysterious Stonehenge located? Some believe it was an ancient calendar, while others think it was a burial ground. Wiltshire, England. Some of the stones were transported over 200 kilometers from Wales using prehistoric technology. Which city is famous for its network of canals and floating buildings? It is actually built on 118 small islands. Venice, Italy. The city has no roads, only canals, and is slowly sinking at a rate of 1 to 2 millimeters per year. Where is the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa? It is so tall that you can watch the sunset twice from the bottom and the top. Dubai, UAE. It stands at 828 meters and holds the record for the world's highest elevator installation. Which country is home to the prehistoric caves of Lascaux? These caves contain nearly 2,000 wall paintings that are 17,000 years old. France. To protect the original art, a 1:1 scale replica was built nearby for tourists to visit. In which city can you see the Blue Dome churches overlooking the sea? It is famous for its stunning sunsets and whitewashed houses. Santorini, Greece. The island is actually the remains of a massive volcanic crater that erupted 3,600 years ago. Where is the Great Wall that stretches over 21,000 kilometers? Legend says it was built to protect an empire from northern invaders. China. Contrary to popular belief, the wall is not a single continuous line, but a collection of many different walls. Which South American country is home to the Angel Falls? It is the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall, dropping 979 meters. Venezuela. The falls are so high that, during the dry season, the water evaporates before hitting the ground. In which city is the Colosseum located? It was the largest amphitheater ever built and could hold up to 80,000 spectators. Rome, Italy. It was used for gladiatorial contests, animal hunts, and even simulated sea battles. Where can you find the Leaning Tower that took 199 years to build? The tower began to tilt during construction due to soft ground. Pisa, Italy. Efforts to stabilize it have reduced the tilt, but it still leans at about 3.97 degrees. Which country is home to the Forbidden City? This palace complex served as the home of emperors for almost 500 years. China. It consists of 980 buildings and was forbidden to commoners without special permission. Where is the Acropolis, the ancient citadel located on a rocky outcrop? It contains the remains of several ancient buildings, including the Parthenon. Athens, Greece. Most of the structures were built during the Golden Age of Athens in the 5th century BC. Which African country is home to the Great Sphinx? It is a limestone statue of a mythical creature with a lion's body and a human head. Egypt. It is the oldest known monumental sculpture in Egypt and faces directly from west to east. Where can you find the Grand Canyon? This steep-sided canyon was carved by a river over millions of years. Arizona, USA. It is 446 kilometers long and up to 29 kilometers wide, revealing billions of years of geological history. In which country is the majestic Neuschwanstein Castle? It served as the inspiration for the Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland. Germany. King Ludwig II built it as a personal retreat, but it was opened to the public shortly after his death. Where is the Dead Sea located? It is the lowest point on Earth's surface and is nearly 10 times saltier than the ocean. Border of Jordan and Israel. Because of the high salt concentration, people can easily float on the surface without swimming. Which city is home to the Golden Gate Bridge? This suspension bridge was once the longest and tallest in the world. San Francisco, USA. Its famous international orange color was chosen to make it more visible in the thick fog. Where can you find the Red Square? It is the city square that separates the Kremlin from a historic merchant quarter. Moscow, Russia. Despite its name, red actually comes from an old Russian word that originally meant beautiful. Which country is home to the Galapagos Islands? These islands are famous for their vast number of endemic species studied by Darwin. Ecuador. The islands are located at the meeting point of 3 ocean currents, creating a unique ecosystem. What an incredible journey! How many of these legendary places did you recognize? Share your score and your favorite travel destination in the comments below. If you loved this trip, hit like and subscribe for our next adventure. Safe travels, everyone!